think if I had to sum up the way that I'm feeling right now, I would say that I'm lonely. And I think that a lot of us can echo that sentiment. This sort of new normal it's hard. And I would consider myself to be an introvert. So being lonely is something that I enjoy. It's why I travel alone generally. Well, we'll say 50% of the time just to be nice. I work alone. I don't like collaborating that much with other creators. I like just being alone. But when it's a choice, that's one thing. But this isn't a choice, and I'm actually, having a bit of a hard time with it. So if I'm feeling alone, I can just imagine how extroverted people are feeling. People who like to gather in large groups and have their friends over for dinner and go out to the bar and stuff like that. So, as a photographer, I think that I wanted to sort of help people connect with something, with anything, something tangible, something to let them know that, there's still people out there and everybody's sort of in the same boat. So last weekend I grabbed a couple of cameras and a couple of telephoto lenses and put the call out on Twitter to see if anybody wanted to do a photography project with me that I guess we're calling pandemic portraits. I can't really think of a better name than that, but yeah, I don't like it, but it is what it is. I went to 10 different locations and shot portraits of people, couples, families, roommates, that sort of thing, from far away with big telephoto lenses. So the gear that I used was my Fujifilm X-T30, which I'm filming this on now, with the XF 100-400 super telephoto lens, and then my X-T20 with the XC 50-230 millimeter lens, and both of those on a cropped sensor give you just a tremendous amount of reach. So keeping far away from your subject is very easy. There were a couple instances where people came out their front doors and stood in their driveways or on their front steps, and I took their picture. There were other instances where the people lived in high rises and I shot them as best I could from the street. There were some sort of low-rise balconies, some houses, townhouses, condos, you name it. I sort of hit them all last weekend, and anywhere from downtown Vancouver to some of the outer suburbs. So I did put on quite a few kilometers, and I just kind of wanted to share these photos with you guys just to show you that everybody else is kind of in the same boat as we are. Everybody's lonely and everybody is just at home. And I think that that's really important to show you guys that everybody's in this together, that if we all stay home, we can beat this thing. And maybe it's not going to happen as fast as some of us are hoping, and that's okay. This is sort of uncharted territory for everyone. I also wanted to show the people who I photographed that they're not alone. Seeing another face, even if it's 50 feet or 100 feet away, and being able to talk to somebody, it's a big deal. For my regular job, I work in an essential service, so I'm still working. I'm still working Monday to Friday. I get in my vehicle and I drive downtown and I see people, and I wear all the appropriate PPE, and we're cleaning our hands and wearing gloves and masks and glasses and the whole deal. And it's quite the process just to do my regular job. So, for me, I do get to see people, but it's very foreign the way that we're interacting. Like, human beings aren't used to interacting the way we're interacting now. Yeah, basically, I needed to take some photos, but I also needed to do it in a way that was not going to endanger other people and follow the rules, and just sort of connect with something and be able to share that with you guys. So is there any photography projects that you guys are doing, whether it's in your house or in your yard, or something with telephoto lenses like I'm doing, that you guys are doing right now? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I just kind of also wanted to just check in and say, you know, we can do this. We're all in it together, and we're going to come out the other side, and hopefully the world's going to look something like it looked a few weeks ago, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.